With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away.
These teams, so much talent on offense. You can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
And the foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That is her first foul of the game.
Tried to step in and cut her off, but not quick enough.
Yeah, just one step late to get there and didn't establish position.
Just a tough play for that defender.
Here's Bonner, outside Howard. Bonner. Shot clock at 6.
Boston sets a screen.
Let's go with a 3.
Bonner, no good.
Up top, Jones. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Jones. Over Mitchell. And Bonner pulls it down.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Clark. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Stewart with the screen to the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. All sorts of time. Stewart grabs the miss. And so just over a minute and a half played. Jones outside. Now Ionescu. Jacks up a 3.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Pass to Bonner. Outside Howard. Back to Bonner. Clark outside. The 3 is up. Hits the three-point bomb.
Shows off the playmaking ability. Bonner sees things on the court that other players simply don't.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Now here's Mitchell. To the paint. Howard, that's good.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Here's Cloud. Jones outside. Pass to Stewart for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
3 points.
And that'll tie this game up.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Clark. Launches it. Cloud pulls it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Clark with it, covered by Ionescu. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. The second chance effort. New York with the rebound. Here's Jones. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Ionescu. And She was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
And she knocks down the first one.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
That one misses.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
Now here's Ionescu. She has 6. Jones with it.
Working on Boston. And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
And the first one drops.
You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
And good on both.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
Now here's Howard. Mitchell, right side. Shoots over Cloud.
They get it again.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Breanna Stewart. That's her first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's Indiana now. It's a three-point game. Mitchell outside. Bonner, just 5 on the clock. The 3. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
From beyond the arc, DeWanda Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Now here's Ionescu. She has 6. Here's Stewart. Soft touch off the glass.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Ready, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Here's Mitchell, trailing by 2. Now here's Clark. Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Cloud with it. Jones left side. And there's the 3-second violation.
Number 22, Kennedy Burke.
And here is Mitchell. She has 5. Pass to Bonner. Clark outside from deep. He shoots again. And there's a nice layup by Howard.
Just all will and desire from Howard there. Outworking the defense on the offensive glass.
Now here is Stewart. She has 7.
Here's Phoebish.
right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. The Fever with the lead. Outside Howard. They get a hand on it. Back to Clark. Bonner. Lets it fly. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Pass to Burke. Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Now here is Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And here's Burke. Ionescu outside. Outside Stewart. Tries again. New York, no good that time either.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the 2-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing by 4. Outside Sabali. Here's Febish. She's covered by Mitchell. Brianna Stewart drives in. Clock at 6. Pass to Ionescu. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Bonner outside, launches a 3, and it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Burke. Bonner defending. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu outside. Takes the 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Mitchell outside. Outside Howard. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight. Now Ionescu. 12 points for her. Outside Sabali. Febish. Back to Sabali. Outside Stewart. They set the screen. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
The three-point shot of Stewart, it's what sets everything else up. You have to meet her at the three-point line because if you don't, she'll knock him down.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 7. Can't connect from short range.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Outside Stewart. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Boston. The Fever trailing. Pass to Bonner.
Boston, guarded by Sabali.
Here's Mitchell. The three. It's good from long range.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Here's Ionescu. 12 points for her. Back to Stewart. Ionescu. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Boston, guarded by Sabali.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Ionescu gets the bucket.
Heads-up play to take advantage of the open court. Ionescu does a great job of reading the floor.
Mitchell with it. 10 points for her. Bonner outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Here's Fibish.
Cole defending.
Fibish, shot is off.
Pass to Bonner. There's the three. And no good trying to get that one. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Fever ahead, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
New York trailing here. And here's Johannes. Down low. Jones gets that one to fall after missing her first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Look at the spacing Jones is able to create in the pick and roll. Good teamwork results in a great shot.
And Davis is going to pick up the foul. That's her first foul.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
Here's Wallace. Inside. Here's Dantas. Got a hand on it. New York leading. She's covered by Clark. Sabali the screen. It's tipped. Dantas with the steal. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Free throw is good.
All right, I know you're both wildly unqualified, but I'm going to make you GMs for the day here. Do you go with a deep team or a top-heavy roster?
I'm going top-heavy. You need elite talent to win in this league, and multiple stars always help with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll throw in the talent pool in this league is just so deep. Those so-called depth players, they're still really good.
Pass to Hole. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Clark. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Here's New York now. And here's Davis.
To the left wing. Now Johannes. Joe's outside. Sabali.
She's guarded by Dantas.
Just 4 to shoot.
Pass to Johannes.
The tray. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Now here's Davis. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Jones. From past the arc, drills it from outside.
Credit both Jones and her teammate for setting her up. Once she catches the rock, it's gone quick.
And here's Colson.
Hull.
Down low. Here's Colson.
Takes it out to Clark.
Lets the 3 fly. New York with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Hull. Clark outside, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Liberty ball.
And the Liberty making a change here.
Isabel Harrison. Natasha Cloud.
Bird, she's covered by Clark. Back to Cloud. The 3 ball. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence, because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Cunningham.
Pass to Colson.
Hull with the ball.
6 to shoot. Now Colson. To the inside. Here's Clark. Shot blocked! Cloud outside. Here's Jones.
Anytime the possession ends up with Jones having the ball down low, it's a good trip for them.
And this is her second trip to the free throw line.
Jonquel Jones. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so she makes both from the line. The Fever trailing. Now here's Clark. 6 points for her. Pass to Bonner.
Hull.
Now here's Clark. To end the run. And she sinks the layup.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The 2024 top pick, Caitlin Clark, We've never seen a player enter the league with her level of height, and it's deserved.
It's crazy to me. You're talking about Caitlin Clark setting the scoring record for career points in college, shattering viewership records as well. Lots of people excited to see Clark in the W.
Now here's Bonner.
Boston, no good.
Cloud with it. Outside, Sabali. Pass to Jones. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Bonner outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 17. That shot by Burke, no good. Pass to Bonner. Clark outside. Three-pointer. And another three for Indiana.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Cloud. To the middle. Jones inside.
She's guarded by Dantas.
Jones, no good. And here's Clark. She's got 11. Pass to Bonner. Over Ionescu. And they take the lead.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Ionescu outside. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. She tries for three. Hits it from three-point range. Now Clark. Pass to Dantas. Back to Clark. Juana Bonner on the wing. Fires the three. New York with the rebound. Here's Cloud. Ionescu up top. Back to Cloud. Over to the left wing. Bird. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Indiana now. Trailing by 2. Clark outside. Here's the three.
Offensive rebound. Boston with the bucket.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now here's Ionescu. Bonner defending. Cloud outside. Here's Sabali. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Liara Sabali. 2 shots.
First one falls for her. And the Liberty making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Fever ball. And here's Colson. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Three from Kelsey Mitchell. It's rebounded by Savali. New York leading. The drive by Ionescu. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
Well, you have to clog up those lanes to the rim, or else Ionescu is going to burn you on the drive.
Pass to Boston. Left side, Howard. Breanna Stewart with the steal. Ionescu, left side. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. Three-pointer, Natasha Cloud. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. And it's the fever ball. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Good. And it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Yeah, Mitchell's really in a mood today. She's not being shy at all about shooting the rock.
And the Liberty call time here.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here is Ionescu. She's got 19. From the arc, drains the three-pointer.
But get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Boston. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Stewart grabs the miss. On offense, here the Liberty. They lead by 4. And count it. The shot is good, and she'll go to the line.
Excellent physical play wins Jones the bucket, and she even manages to pocket a foul along the way.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
And the free throw, no good.
And when you talk about Natasha Howard, you have to look at more than those scoring numbers. Her impact goes deeper than that.
I think sometimes, us as broadcasters, analysts, we can normally measure players a little bit too much with their scoring average. Howard's won 3 titles in major part because of her defense. She's won a Defensive Player of the Year. She does so many things on the floor that don't show up in the box score. But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Cloud outside. Natasha Cloud with room to shoot. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Team foul. At the line for Liberty, Breanna Stewart. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
One of the game's best players. Stewart is the type of player you build your franchise around.
And she makes both free throws. The Fever trailing. Bonner with it. 11 points in the game. Mitchell outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Ionescu outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Bonner. Outside Howard. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Breanna Stewart. To the paint, Jones. Count that as her 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
Here's Bonner. Shoots over Cloud. Bonner can't hit. And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Count it. With that bucket, she is now 9 for 15 from the floor.
Some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 19. Bonner with it. Picked up by Stewart. Pass to Howard. And here is Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Now here's Boston. Shoots over Jones. Again, the miss by the Fever. Phoebish. She's covered by Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Hit the shot at the very last second.
The pressure on her was massive.
New York team.
Pressure? What pressure? You cannot rattle her no matter what the situation is.
That'll do it for the first half. Liberty out in front, up by 9. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And now the third quarter about to get going again. And you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
I know we've said it about 1,000,000 times already, but I'll say it again. She's had a great half, scored a lot of points.
And in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half she had. She can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And the Liberty with possession here. Jones outside. Pass to Stewart. To the left side wing. Here's Phoebish. Bonner defending. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's rebounded by Dewana Bonner. Clark outside. Boston with it. And it's good for 2. New York leading. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Here's Phoebish. Bonner defending. Back to Stewart. Ionescu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clark with it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Boston. Down low. Shot by Mitchell, no good. On offense, here the Liberty. To the inside, Jones. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Boston. Clark. Here's Howard. Off target from the baseline. Ionescu outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Pass to Boston. Mitchell, she's covered by Cloud. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one at the line. This will be her third free throw shot of the game.
Kelsey Mitchell, shooting one.
And that one misses. And here's Ionescu. And she has 28 points for the game. Pass to Cloud. Back to Ionescu. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Clark. And here's Bonner. Defended by Stewart. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. That's good. And it's Dewana Bonner with the assist.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead could go away in a hurry.
And the Liberty call time here.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Jones.
Here's Phoebish.
Now Stewart. From deep. Ionescu can't get it to go. Mitchell, right side. And the basket by Howard.
Once Howard collects inside, just one thing on her mind. Score.
On offense, here the Liberty.
It's a 5-point game. Picked by Jones. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Now here's Clark. She's got 11. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Pass to Boston. There's a screen by Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
5 to shoot. Goes back up. Anko Jones gets a hand on it.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Jones's timing when it comes to shot blocking is just phenomenal.
And the Liberty with possession here. Ionescu has it. And she has 28 points for the game. Cloud. Pass to Jones. Stewart up top. The Fever pull it in.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Mitchell outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing a foul.
She's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good. So she gets them both. New York in the lead. Cloud outside. Picked by Jones. To the inside. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
An efficient offensive player. The most impressive thing about Jones to me is she is capable of huge nights without wasting a lot of possessions.
Mitchell outside. There's the triple.
Offensive rebound, Boston.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Jones. 19 points in the game. Ionescu can't get it to go.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And she shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Kelsey Mitchell, 2 shots.
And that one misses. And she's good on the second. Here's Ionescu. 28 points for her. Pass to Stewart.
Phoebish.
Bonner defending. Back to Stewart. Ionescu. 6 to shoot. Natasha Cloud from outside. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
Dantas outside. Back to Clark. Mitchell shoots. Indiana again missing. Cloud with it. Now Mitchell defending. Ionescu up top. This one for 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Keeping her eyes up and her options open. Natasha Cloud is surgical in her approach.
Clark outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Ionescu.
Peyton Clark with the board.
Indiana trailing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bonner.
Boston sets a screen.
For 3. Rebound New York. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Jones. And Bonner pulls it down. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Natasha Cloud with the block. And she's able to get it back. Shot is good by Ionescu.
That was all Ionescu. The steal, the basket, what a sequence.
Indiana with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Here's Bonner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
First trip to the line for her here.
Indiana Fever. DeWanna Bonner. 2 shots.
She's off on the first. And she sinks the second. Now Ionescu. 33 points for her. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Now here is Stewart. Cole defending. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Feebish with the bucket.
That was a heads-up play by Stewart. Look, the bottom line, she's a playmaker.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here's Colson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. In transition, here come the Liberty. And Jones gets it to go.
Well, in the open court, Jones goes straight for the hoop with her height and her touch. She almost always completes the break.
Now here's Mitchell. 27 points for her. Bonner takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Feebish. Bonner defending. To the middle. Jones left side. Burke. Pass to Ionescu. From downtown. The Fever pull it in.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky. It's crazy. It's just another thing Mitchell does well offensively. Stop and pop. She just kills you with any space.
2 minutes.
Pass to Stewart. And the layup is good.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Bonner outside. And here is Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Joanna Bonner.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Here's Burke. Stewart with the screen. And here's Burke. Pass to Ionescu. Banked in off the glass.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Mitchell outside. Colson covered by Ionescu. Dantas with it. Bonner lets it go from 11. Attached short, but it's good off the front iron.
Not only is Bonner a strong shooter, she knows how to get productive. Looks for any and every scoring chance.
Now here's Ionescu. She has 35. They get it back. Jones. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 19-foot shot, and there the Fever with another bucket.
She can shoot, she can pass, she can ball handle. In the pick and roll game, Mitchell is hard to stop because she's a threat to do anything.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Now Burke from deep three-point range. The third quarter comes to a close. Liberty out in front, up 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Fever trailing. Pass to Turner.
Now here's Cunningham.
Now Turner, defended by Harrison. Turner with the ball.
Working on Harrison.
And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Clock at 4. Clark outside. Good on the triple.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
The drive by Ionescu makes it off the glass.
Drives to the rim and finishes through contact. Is there anything Ionescu can't do?
Pass to Hole. Beyond the arc. New York with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Loud outside. Up top, Sabali. Here's Burke.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Cans it from downtown.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
Now here's Cunningham.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabali. Ionescu, right side. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Here's Clark.
Pass to Turner. Clark, she's covered by Cloud. To stop the run.
And Caitlin Clark hits from deep.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Burke.
She's covered by Cunningham.
And here's Cloud. No good on the triple. Clark outside. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kept alive. Here's Turner. No good that time. Cloud outside. Pass to Burke. Now Sabali. Cloud outside. Misses the 3. They could get back to within single digits of the lead. Here's Clark. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Plenty of space. The rebound by Dantas.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Here's Hole.
The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Well, can't let Hall get wiggle room for these corner spots because she can sink them.
To the paint. Here's Cloud. Misses and close. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come to me later, it would have been too late.
Still some work left to do, though. They can't relax yet.
Now here's Ionescu. Shot to stop the drought. The rebound by Dantas.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
And the shot goes in.
And this offensive explosion they're having has really narrowed the gap.
And it almost happened too late. Their offense didn't come to life until they were nearly out of it. But it's certainly alive now.
They need everything they've got down the stretch.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside drills the three-pointer.
A bucket there to stop the bleeding.
We'll see. They might need a few more like it. Their lead has been steadily dwindling.
Yeah, buckets of any kind will help them.
Now here's Hull. Back to Clark. From downtown. It's rebounded by Sabali. New York in the lead. Pass to Burke. Sabali with it. She's guarded by Dantas. Sabali down low. Working on Dantas. The three-pointer is on target.
Yeah, she could have forced the tougher shot inside, but how about the effort to make a terrific kick-out pass and find the open shooter instead?
Now here's Clark. Down low. Here's Turner. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Pass to Burke. Inside. Harrison. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Cunningham. 8 feet out. That one, no good.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now here's Hull. Cunningham up top. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Talk about a determined distributor. Ionescu pretty much always knows where her teammates are.
Well, Liberty making a switch here.
Niara Sabali. One shot.
Clark with it. Outside Howard. Clark. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Cloud. Back to Stewart. Clock at 6. Sabali. Count the basket.
Niara Sabali.
So it's Indiana now. 11-point game. Mitchell outside. Here's the teardrop. And she lays it up and in.
The soft touch from Mitchell on full display right there. Showing some pizzazz with the silky floater.
Ionescu outside. Picked by Jones. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for 3.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Outside Howard. Mitchell, covered by Ionescu. Out to the wing. Clark outside. Sinks the triple.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here is Stewart. Screen by Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by the Fever. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. Howard with the ball. Shoots over Jones. It's rebounded by Savali. Outside Stewart. Now Savali. Stewart. Bonner defending. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Clark outside. With the teardrop. The kick out to Bonner. DeWanna Bonner double team. Mitchell, Caitlin Clark with the 3. That shot off. And here's Ionescu. And can't cash in from close range.
And here's Indiana.
Down by 12. Here's Clark. Again, the miss by the Fever.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The drive by Ionescu. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark outside. Mitchell outside for 3. It's rebounded by Savali. Now here is Ionescu. Guarded closely. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give him 2 chances at the It goes on Natasha Howard.
Not afraid of a little physicality. Ionescu is clever at drawing contact when she gets near the rim.
New York calls timeout. Liberty making a switch here. The first free throw is good.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
She's perfect from the line this time. The Fever really having a tough go here. Up top Clark, covered by Ionescu. Mitchell outside. Clark. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Cloud. Ionescu, right side. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
Indiana ball.
Indiana with the ball. A 12-point game. Juana Bonner on the wing. Boston sets a screen. Juana Bonner for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Stewart. Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark can't hit. And the Liberty with possession here. Now here is Ionescu. So it's New York winning this one. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.